This one is not it. Not it. No. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, The Notorious, and to the I to the A. And today we are talking about the best and the worst Fenty Beauty products in my collection. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love Fenty Beauty. I always come on here and review their products. I am an absolute stan. I love what the brand stands for. I love their products, but I can't lie to you guys, there are some products that I'm simply just not a fan of, and some products that I don't prefer over other products on the market. So if you guys are interested in seeing which one of my Fenty Beauty products are my ride or dies, that I use every single time I do my makeup, or that I would just never get rid of, then just keep that. So I did do this makeup look using some of my favorite Fenty Beauty products, and I will be including the demos while I talk about the products. So if it's a product that I do like, I will have a demo of me using it. But if it's a product that I prefer to use a different product over or something like that, then there will not be a demo for that product, because I wasn't trying to mess with my face today. I'm just gonna go in order of how I would typically do my makeup so I can make this a little bit easier. Hopefully this video is not too long, so I'm gonna try not to talk too much. I am a talker. I like to talk. Hopefully I don't talk too much. Okay. So the only Fenty primers that I have ever owned are the Soft Matte, the original first primer. I have not tried their hydrating primer, and I also have not tried their mattifying primer. Today I did use it with the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte foundation, but typically I would only use this product if I'm using a different foundation from another brand and I want that soft matte finish, and this is definitely going in the best category. All right, so next up we have foundations, and while I'm talking about these products, if I do have multiple, I will also tell you guys my favorite in that category. So in foundations, I actually have 4 Fenty foundations. Can you tell I love them? So my absolute favorite of all time, you guys have probably heard me say this before if you've seen any of my other videos, but the Soft Matte, the original foundation, this is my go-to. I love this foundation. I love how it looks on my skin. It just does what it needs to do. I absolutely love this foundation. This is my favorite Fenty foundation of all time. I am in the shade 370. This is actually pretty empty. I do have a whole nother bottle behind me, and I absolutely love the finish. So this is my favorite Fenty foundation. This one goes in the best category. My second favorite Fenty foundation is their newest foundation, which would be the Eavesdrop Blurring Skin Tint, and I wear this in the shade 17. Ever since I've got this, I have not been able to put this down. I love it. I could wear it on an everyday basis. If I'm going out, I could wear it. I've worn it on vacation. I absolutely love this stuff, and I did not expect to like this. This is the only lightweight foundation I've ever owned, tried, and loved, and it does not make me look gray. I cannot express how important that is. I have a neutral undertone, and it is always so hard for me to find lightweight tinted moisturizer products that look good on me, and this is the only one that I have fell in love with. So this definitely goes in the best category. Next up we have their hydrating foundation. This is in the shade 385. I honestly do not wear this foundation that much. Like I said, I prefer to have a soft matte finish to my face. So I think that the finish of this is nice, but it's just typically not what I gravitate towards. It's not a bad product. I don't want to say it's a bad product. I just don't reach for that much. So I do have to put this in the worst of my collection, and I hate that word. It just sounds so daunting, but there's nothing wrong with this product. If you have dry skin, I think this is probably your go-to, your favorite. But for me, I have normal combination skin, so I don't really need hydration. Put it over here. I just don't reach for it that often. We have the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and this I also don't reach for as much. But what I just discovered today while filming this video is that when I'm wearing the soft matte foundation. I get a tan, this can be a tad bit too light for me, and this is a tad bit dark. So when I layer it on top of it, it actually makes my perfect summer shade. And for those purposes, I love it. It does have that soft matte finish, but if we had to talk about it by itself, no other product, this would have to go in the worst category. It by itself, it was cool, but it's not something that I would do. I'm just typically not gonna just put powder on my face and that's it, especially once they came out with this. There was no need for me to just put this on my face. Okay, so next up we have concealer, and the only concealer that I have is their Instant Retouch concealer in the shade 360. This is definitely going in the worst category. I don't use this concealer at all. I just don't like it. It's not necessarily the formulation. Like I mentioned, I do have this in 360, and 360 just pulls gray on me, and that's probably a mistake on my part. I would be open to trying a different shade. I just would have to see what the undertones are hitting for. For right now, what I have in my current collection, no Fenty concealer for me. Okay, so while we're talking about concealer, when they first launched, remember that they had these match sticks, and this is the skin sticks. So I do want to talk about these skin sticks. I actually really like the shade Truffle. As you guys will see, I do use that to contour. I do prefer to use this under my foundation just so I have more control over the product, because I was using it on top and I find that it was a little bit too harsh. But when I use it under it, it gives me a great contour, and I absolutely do really like this one. As for caramel, I don't use caramel that much. I really more so use this on my wigs, if anything. For caramel, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in worst, and then for truffle, I'm going to go ahead and put that in best. That's just how we're gonna do this. Now, as for the shimmer sticks, I have 4 shimmer sticks. I have confetti, chili mango, rum, and cinnamon. Okay, and same thing, similar to caramel and truffle. There's 2 that I absolutely love. I love confetti and chili mango. These 2 caught me off guard when I first tried the line. I will insert the video up here, but honestly, these are so beautiful. I have chili mango on my eye. That is that shimmer that you see. Great. Love them. Love to play around with these, especially confetti. Confetti is something that I would have never reached for, but ever since I did, it was A1 day one. So I absolutely love these 2. So these 2 are going in best. So if I had to repurchase any 3, it would be truffle, confetti, and chili mango. Absolutely love those. Now the other 2 that I have are rum and cinnamon, and I don't use these at all. I do not use these at all, and I think it's because I don't highlight as much anymore, and when I do highlight, I'm not highlighting with these. So I haven't really used this pretty much ever since I bought them. So these 2 would have to go in worst for me because I just don't use them. So if we had to go 3 worst, it would be caramel, rum, and cinnamon. Let's move on to powders. So I do have the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder. These are in my worst. I don't know what it is about these. I don't like them. I have banana and I have hazelnut, and I don't use these. I just don't like them. I don't know. I swear, ever since I did the video on this, I just haven't really used them. So these would have to go in worst for me. Alright, I'm trying to go in some kind of order, but I feel like I kind of lost it a little bit, so I'm gonna try to bring it back in. But let's just talk about some eye product. The Pro Filt'r Amplifying Eye Primer in a Visa Pink, and I don't use this that often. I did use it today, and my eyeshadow does look good. So I just resort to using concealer. I don't really use eyeshadow primers that often, but I don't think this is a bad product. I actually was very surprised with how it worked on my eyes today. I would put this in best. I would use this again just for an eyeshadow primer. I do think it did a very good job, considering that I did not use any concealer under this. I just patted a little foundation under it before doing my eyeshadow, and the rest is all this. So I'll put that in best. Like, I would use that again, definitely. This is the 2-in-1 Glitter Release Eyeliner. I was very intrigued by this product. I just thought it was so cool how you could rub it and it turns into glitter. Great, innovative product. However, I don't use it. I'm not a big eyeliner girl. Honestly, eyeliner is one of my struggle points when it comes to makeup. I have to really focus, and I just don't like eyeliners that have this kind of applicator. So for me, I don't use this at all. No, so this has to go in worse for me. It just has to go in worse for me. All right, so next up I have their eyeliner. This is the long wear liquid eyeliner in Cuz I'm Black, and y'all already know, okay, it got me because of the name. I love the fact that it's called Cuz I'm Black, but also this is one of the only eyeliners that I wear. Also, like if it's just I'm wearing eyeliner that's not a 2-in-1 eyeliner with glue, this is the only eyeliner that I use. So definitely going in best. And then I also have their mascara. This is the Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara, also in Cuz I'm Black. This is the only mascara that I use. I am not super picky about my mascaras. I typically used to use drugstore mascaras, but I decided to splurge on this. And with the whole brush situation, I don't pay that any attention, honestly. I mean, I just put it on my eyes. So I do use it. It does go in best just because I do use it. Is it anything spectacular, super great? No, I would not say that. Fenty Beauty also has bronzers. So this is the Sunstalker Instant Warm Bronzer. I am in the shade Caramel Cutie. This is the only bronzer that I use at this point. She gets used. I love her. I wear her by herself. Sometimes I don't even contour. Sometimes this is the only product that I use. So definitely going in best. No doubt about it. Hands down. Definitely going in best. Alright, so next up I have two of their Kilowatts. So this is the Kilowatt Foil, and then this is the regular Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. So these are highlighters. And okay, I have Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. I typically use this as a blush. Today is the only time I've actually used this as a highlighter. So that is different for me. I typically, like I said, I use this as a blush, but I do use this very often. So this does go in best for me. As far as the Kilowatt Foil in Sandcastle and Minted Mojito, I was very drawn to this. I really love the colors in it. But if we're being completely honest, I don't use this. But like I mentioned before, I don't really highlight anymore. So I don't think it's a bad product, but I just simply don't really highlight anymore. And if I do, I'm going to show you guys what I use. But it's beautiful, but this has to go in worse for me because I simply just don't use it. Okay, so next up I have the Berry Balm Shimmer Powder. And these are what I use to highlight with. So I have Rose on Ice and the iconic Trophy Wipe. This is the only product that I have Trophy Wipe in. I love this product. I love a loose highlighter. I just think I like that more than a pressed highlighter. And Rose on Ice, anytime I do my makeup, this is my everyday highlighter. If I'm gonna put on a highlighter, I'm using Rose on Ice because it just makes me look like glow. This nice little wet look to me that I like. So Rose on Ice is definitely my go-to. I also have Trophy Wipe. Obviously this color is not something you're gonna wear all the time. I do have it in my inner corners, but I really do like this product. So this definitely goes in best. I also have the Powder Puff that she came out with originally, and this is more nostalgic for me. It just reminds me of my Nana. So for me, this was something that was more nostalgic, but you do pat it and product does come out of it. And this is actually what comes out of it. So Rose on Ice, this is what comes out of this. So I do use this sometimes to just, you know, give me the same effect all over my body. This will go in best for me because it does give me nostalgic feels, and also love that shade Rose on Ice. Definitely a winner for me. Okay, so next up we have the Diamond Balm, and this is in How Many Carats. It's a little dirty because this is a pretty sheer clear product. It doesn't really have any color to it. So for me, I don't use this as much. However, if I am gonna highlight, this is definitely not a bad highlighter. I do really like this, so this is gonna go in best for me because it would give me the same effect as Rose on Ice. I have their cream blushes. Now, I am not a cream product girl. I'm a fan. I love it. It doesn't do too much. It gives you that flush of color. It's easy to work with. I have Cool Berry and Rose Latte. I just really like these. They're simple to use. I don't find these tricky. It doesn't move the product under it because I do use it on top, and when I'm wearing the Eavesdrop, I will experiment with using it under, but overall I really do like this product, so these are in the best category for me. Right, we're getting down to the last few products. So this is their Body Lava, and I have it in Who Needs Clothes, and this is another one of those products that I don't get to wear as often, but I really do love this stuff. When I do get to use it on vacation, summertime, baby, I am slathered. I am glowing. I do really love this stuff. It looks so beautiful on. So I'm a fan. This is definitely going in best for me. Move on to lip products, and I have a lot of Fenty lip products. So these are the Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipsticks. I have 5 of these, and I don't wear these at all, okay? But they're not a bad product. I'm just not a lipstick girl like that. So it's hard for me to get wear out of these, but I do like them. But for me, they have to go in the worst category. So the next lip product that I have is the Stunna Lip Paint, and this is in the shade Unveil. And I only have 1 of these. I do like this. I do wear it. Like I said, not really a liquid lipstick girl as much anymore, but I will put a gloss over this. It is brown. This goes in best for me. I don't have any complaints about this. This is the Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm in Latte Lips, and this is cute. You know, it's something that I wanted to try out because I wanted to see if it was something I would like. No, it doesn't work like that for me. I probably would not repurchase this either, so it has to go in the worst. I have the Pro Kisser Lip Loving Scrub Stick, and I do use this, but honestly I wouldn't repurchase it. It's okay. It's not anything spectacular, so it could go in the worst for me. It doesn't really do anything super great. The Slip Shine Sheer Lipsticks, and I do like these, okay? I do like these because they resemble lip glosses. This is giving me the best of both worlds, and I like that. I have 5 of these, so this goes in the best category for gloss bomb cream. Got my lips on ya. Haven't really got a chance to wear these as much. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Haven't really got a chance to wear these as much, but I do like these, so they will go in the best category for me. But as you can see, they're still in the box. So, and y'all already know I love these. As you guys can see, Gloss Bomb is not going anywhere for me. Like, these are my go-to lip glosses in the best category for your girl. Okay, so next up I have the What It Do Makeup Refreshing Setting Spray. This is a newer purchase. I don't reach for it as often. I did use it today. I'm not mad at the results it has. Like I said, I'm not really one for dew. I like a soft matte effect, but this doesn't, it's okay. Like, would I repurchase it? Probably not. So, but I love the mist on this. It's super fine. That is so important. If you ever got attacked by a setting spray, you know what I'm talking about. But this does not do that. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with this. I haven't used it as much, so I feel like it's not fair to say that it's in my worst. Finally, I do have 4 brushes from Fenty, and I don't use my Fenty brushes that often. I don't know what it is. I just don't. I don't know what that's about. I guess they have to go in worse for me. They're not bad brushes. I just don't really use them. I don't know. We're gonna put this in the worst category. Unfortunately. So yeah, you guys, those are all of my Fenty Beauty products that I own. And I have now separated them into my best and my worst. I only buy what I think I would use and what I'm interested in. So I think that's another thing for me to point out, that I really don't just buy things just because it's Fenty, just because it's new. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this. I really do love Fenty Beauty. I love to talk about their products. I love trying their products. I love Rihanna. They've sold me, and their products speak for themselves. I will link all of these products down below, as well as put all of my Fenty videos, because I have a whole Fenty playlist for you guys reviewing some of these products, most of these products. So I will link that down below, as well as in the cards. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please check out some more, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.